Okay, good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. We are excited for our second session of the series. I am going to actually begin with sharing my screen. Let's do screen one. Oh, here it is. And all right. So a couple housekeeping items. Let me current slide. All right, you guys can see my screen okay? Perfect. All right, so we have our second session of the three. If you missed any of the sessions, such as the beginner session or the first session on Calypso Strum, you can find that on the community's SharePoint. It's saved right here. Yeah, so a couple housekeeping items, a little bit more about Uke Society in case you guys didn't join us for the first two sessions. We started out really with an observation of the kind of coffee scene in Seattle. There's a lot of coffee shops, they close very early. So I'm wondering, hey, is it possible that, these small business owners would welcome people into their shop at after hours to see if there's people want to play music together? And look at the map. I mean, these are all the small local businesses that we've worked with are all around Seattle. And just earlier this week, I added T-Mobile. It's down way down here. You can, if you go to the website, you can see it. So super exciting. We love bringing the music here, and I know people have enjoyed it. Again, during the pandemic, what we're doing is just learning our basics, learning our mechanics of playing, and hopefully after the time of COVID, we can get together maybe after work, get in one of those fancy new lounges that we have and play music together in person. I think that would be really, really neat. A lot of people have really craved that, just meeting together and playing music. We do weekly Zoom sessions, and it's just not quite the same, but it'll do for now. All right. Again, we have a Slack channel at Timo Ukulele Community. Take a look at that, and you stay up on all the latest news. Kala is one of Uke Society's partners. If you are in the market for a brand new ukulele or considering getting it for your kids or for yourself, Kala is an amazing brand. It's a brand that I personally enjoy playing. I love their innovation. They're based in California and just happen to be the world's largest manufacturer. And so if there's something you enjoy from Kala, definitely you can message me or just simply go to our Facebook group, Uke Society, and maybe we can help you out a little bit. Okay. Today, again, is the second of three sessions. We are going to be learning picking. The theme topic is picking it like nobody's business, adding variety to your tunes. And we do have a raffle coming too. I believe Lauren from PNT will be managing that. So if you want more information about that, check out the T Nation article. Find it on T Nation. Okay, there we go. That's all the housekeeping items. I do want to introduce now our special guest today, Tina Hebner. I came across Tina's teaching material. She's a very experienced educator, and I came across actually, I think it was last month, we were at the same ukulele festival together. Can you believe it? Virtual ukulele festivals. They do that now. And I came across Tina's teaching style and her content and just the way she has this understanding of how people learn. And I just loved it so much. I wanted to bring her on. I'm so glad that she can join us. And I know she only has until 9:30. So I want to bring her on and start the session off with her content. And so, Tina, can you, and you can hear me and you can unmute yourself. I will stop sharing now. So here it is, Tina Hebner.
All right. Well, hi everybody, and David, thanks for inviting me. This is really cool. Hi Raymond. So I'm a classically trained guitarist. That's my background. I started learning how to play guitar when I was 13, and within about 6 months, I'd flipped over to classical, and I just love it. So when I picked up ukulele, I'd actually heard Jake Shimabukuro. Have you guys heard him? Yeah, okay. So I heard him play While My Guitar Gently Weeps on the ukulele, and I just about lost my mind. I didn't know the ukulele could sound like that. So off I trotted to buy a Kala ukulele. And anyway, I've got a collection of them because they're little. You can have a whole bunch. So here I am with my ukulele. I'm just going to show you guys a way that you can do some classical style music or finger picking music with minimal mental anguish, actually, is what it's going to amount to. So we're not going to read tablatures or anything right away. But what I'm going to ask you guys to do is try to pick the strings with just a finger, okay? Just one finger is all you need. Just try not to use your thumb. So I'm just going to stand up. I'm going to just be like this so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going up. So this is all like one finger on both sides, right? Like you got one finger here that you can use and one finger on the fret. So I'm going to play. I don't have anything up right now because I want you just to think about the numbers that I'm going to say, okay? So I'm going to play 3 notes and then you guys are going to play 3 notes. Now, I know you're muted and I can't hear you, but I'm going to be just watching the people that I can see to see what they can do, okay? So here we are, 7th fret of your first string, and what I'm going to do is pluck just with a finger, and I'm going to go like this. 7, 7, 7, okay? Now the next part, now just so you know, I don't normally play with my fingers all tucked behind my fretboard like that. I'm just doing that so everyone can see. Normally, I have my fingers all sitting above, hovering, ready to go, but just so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so the next part is 7, 5, 3, okay? So now this is what we've got. I'll play, and then we'll play a second time with you guys playing with me. So it's my turn. I'll play 7, 7, 7, 7, 5, 3. Now let's play that together. Ready? Here we go. 7, 7, 7, 7, 5, 3. Yeah, okay, cool. Next part. 3, 2, open. Okay, and then open, 3. This is where you leap. 7. Okay, now we're going to practice that first part that I just did. I'll play it a couple of times. You guys try playing along with me. Here we go. 7, 7, 7. Now 7, 5, 3. 7, 5, 3. Now 3, 2, 0. 3, 2, open. Now 0, 3, 7. 7. Okay, let's do that one more time and then we'll do the second part. Here we go. 7, 7, 7. One more 7. 7. Now to 5. Now to 3. 3, 2, 0. 3, 2, 0. 0, 3, 7. 0, 3, 7. Okay, now the next part is up on your 12th fret. Depending on the ukulele you have, your 12th fret might be the very last fret you have. Might not be. Mine sits right here. Now I'll tell you what the numbers are, just so you're kind of mentally prepared. I've got it written down for you guys. So it's going to be 12, 12, 12, 12, 10, 8. Okay, here we go. I'll play, then you guys can play with me. 1, 2, 3. 12, 12, 12, 12, 10, 8. Okay, now let's do that part again. Here we go. 12, 12, 12, 12, 10, 8. Now I'm going to stop there. We're going to go back to the very beginning, and I'm going to call it the fret numbers as we go, and then we'll add. We'll add as we go. So back on the 7th fret, the very beginning, Here we go. It's all those sevens. 7, 7, 7. One more 7. Add to 5, to 3. Now 3, 2, 0. 3, 2, 0, 0, 3, 7. 0, 3, 7. Now to the 12s. 12, 12, 12. One more 12. Now to 10. Now to 8. Now at this point, you're kind of home free. You do 7, 5, 3, 3, 2, 0. So on our 7, here we go. 7, 5, 3, 3, 2, 0. And if you feel fancy at the end, you can throw in a chord, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Let's play that again. And then eventually I'll let you see the numbers on the screen, but not right now. I want you just to listen. All right, listen and play and watch what's going on. Okay. We're going to play that whole thing again. Okay, now I can only see 3 of you. Only 3 people have their cameras on. So I'm just staring at the 3 of you as my guide to make sure everyone knows what's going on. So you guys are the leaders of the group. There we go. Oh, Wanda's on. Hello, Wanda. I see you. Hi. All right, on. Now you've got one of those little fenders. Oh, so cute. Are more people coming on now? Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. All right. I'm assuming everyone was playing along with me and they were just like shy or something. Don't be shy. It's just me. Okay, here at the beginning with the 7s. Here we go. 7, 7, 7. Now one more 7. Now to 5. Now to 3. 3, 2, 0. 3, 2, 0. 0, 3, 7. 0, 3, 7. Okay, now to 12s. 12. 12, 12, one more 12, now to 10, now to 8, 7, 5, 3, 7, 5, 3, 3, 2, open. Okay, now eventually you'll get that stuck in your head. Thank you, Samantha. I can see you're playing so much better now. That's a nice looking blue ukulele. I don't have a blue one yet. Okay, now if you feel comfy, oh, you got a blue one? Oh gosh, why don't I have a blue one? If you feel comfy with this, we're going to start adding stuff to it, okay? But let's play through it one more time, and then we're going to add in some picking to add some dimension to it. Okay, last time through like this. And is everyone playing with their finger? Yeah, yeah, cool. If you feel like you're totally comfortable playing with that finger, maybe try with that one on the first string. Or if you're like, oh, I can totally play with that finger, whoop, try with that one. Okay. There's a reason behind that. There's a reason behind that. I'm just going to sit with my middle finger playing there now, just so you can, you can decide what you want to do. Okay, here we go on the 7s. Last time playing through just the melody notes. Here we go. 7, 7, 7, last 7. Now to 5. Now to 3. 3, 2, 0. 2, 0. Now 0, 3, 7. 0, 3, 7. Up to your 12. I'll wait till everyone's up at the 12. Everyone's at the 12. Okay, let's go. 12, 12, 12. One last 12. Now to 10. Now to 8. Now to 7. 5, 3. 3. Now 3, 2, 0. 3, 2, 0. All right. I bet you guys have that melody stuck in your head enough at this point that you would know if you were playing it pretty much right. Now we're going to add something to it. Go up to your 7. Okay. This is why I was all like, just use your fingers. I'm going to show you how to finger pick. The song is called Romance. It's a classical guitar piece. So you can choose how you're going to finger pick it, but I want you to just keep an eye on this hand here, okay? So I'm just going to stay on my 7th fret. So you can go like this. You're going to be playing your 2nd string open and then your 3rd string open after each note. So you can go like this. So you're just going up with one finger, right? So you're playing your fret 7, then your 2nd string open, 3rd string open. If you feel like you could maybe use more than one finger, by all means, maybe you want to do this. You play your melody all the time with your middle finger, and then hit those other strings, those open strings, maybe with your index finger. Okay, like that. I just want you guys to play around with that a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do now is show you that you could actually have a finger assigned to each string. Maybe you use your ring finger, okay, on the melody, and you keep that ring finger there on the first string all the time. And maybe you use your middle finger on the next string. And then your pointer finger would be on the third string. See that? So I'd have a finger assigned to each string. I have black strings. I just realized exactly how hard they are to see on the camera. Here, let me switch. Oh, white strings. Look, it's so much easier. See that? Where I've got a finger assigned to each string? Okay. Yeah. Just play around with that a little bit. Wanda, you got it. That's awesome. Right on. Oh, that's cool. All right. Now we're going to play whichever fingering works for you guys. Okay. Like maybe you're like, I just want to use one finger. That's totally cool. Okay. Two fingers, whatever. The big thing is you want the melody ultimately, when you're comfortable, melody is louder than the accompanying notes. Okay. So let's play it again. And we're going to add in those opens now. So we're going to be a little bit slower. I'll alternate my fingering, my picking style, so you guys can see different versions. Okay, here we go on the 7. Now the speed, I'll start playing. You guys join in. It's going to be 7, open, open. So I'll say oh a lot. After a while, I'll run out of breath and stop saying that. Here we go. 7, oh, 7, oh, 7, oh. Oh, that's 7. Now down to your 5. 5, oh, oh. Now to 3. 3, oh, 3. To 2. To open. Now another open. To 3. Open. Open to 7. Okay, I'm just going to stop there. Is everyone on their 7? Made it? Okay, good. Up on the 12 now. Let's recollect ourselves on the 12. 12th fret with the opens. Here we go. 12, open, open. 12, open, open. Last 12. Now we're going to 10. 10, open, open. Now to 8. 8, open, open. Now to 7. 7, open, open. Now to 5. Now to 3. 3, open, open. 3, to 2, to open. All opens now. If you feel fancy, you're like, oh, it doesn't sound finished, do an A minor strum. Does everyone here know their A minor? Yeah? And gentle, look at this. Oh, so sad. I have to cry now. See, listen to this. Whoa. So now I do have the fret numbers written down. I actually had it on this big whiteboard thing here, and then I realized everything looked backwards when I was looking at it. Maybe it's actually okay that we'll put it up. I felt like it mirrored me the wrong way. Does it look okay? Looks okay. You guys can see all the notes. So that's all the notes you were playing there. Can you see the bottom there, the 753? Is that kind of, sort of? You know what? It's okay, because when I realized it didn't look so good there, what I did was I just plopped it onto a document right away here. Whoops. Can you guys see that? My Word document with all the numbers there?
Yep, we can see it. And we'll be sending this out into the deck as well. So you'll have this for reference.
Good. So now I've got a gap. Like when you see there, see where it says 777, there's a little space there. That's because the song's in 3/4 time. So I've tried to group them accordingly until I got to the 12s, and it didn't work out quite right as I was quickly doing it. Everything's in groups of 3s, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5, 3. So that's what it looks like just as you're playing your frets, right? Without looking at tablature or anything like that. But let's take a look at what those same numbers look like. Now you guys can't see my my tab right now, right? Like I've got to stop sharing. Hang on here. I haven't used WebEx for a little while, so I've just got to, there. Now you can see.
There it is.
There, okay. So when you're reading tablature, if this is new for people, remember how you played that melody all on the first string of your ukulele and it just stayed there? When you're reading tablature, there's your first string of the ukulele. Okay, so you should be able to use this song as a little bit of a guide for reading tablature going forward. So when you look at it, right here, you guys can see my mouse moving around, right? Okay, so my mouse is hovering around the numbers 3, 4. That's because the song is written to have 3 beats per bar. Without getting into it too far, you can see though the 7s, right? The numbers there. So I'm going to play this again, and I want you guys to play along with me. Now I don't have the opens written in this version. Add in the opens if you want. I'm just going to play the numbers the way they're written. Okay, so if you want to look back and forth between that shared screen and my hands, whatever you need to do. So I'll play it. By all means, play with me. Here we go. 7, 7, 7. The next bar, 7, 5, 3. Now we're on the second line. 3, 2, open, open, 3, 7. Now do you guys see where that third line of music is? I'll bet you do. So where the 12s are, here we go. 12, 12, 12, 12, 10, 8, 7, 5, 3. Here we're the last little bit. 3, 2, open. Reading tablature can be counter to what you think, because it's like the ukulele is upside down on the tablature. You might say to yourself, well, I'm going to rewrite my tablature and make it make sense for me. Usually I say be your own person and go against the tide and do as you wish. Not in this case. Just follow it the way it's written, because it's a standard that you'll find on websites and in books. You just don't need to torment yourself with it. Just don't torment yourself. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like with all those open strings in there. And it's going to look a little intimidating. But this, you can play this. You were playing this with all those opens. Okay, there's your 7, second string open, third string open. 7, second string open, third string open. Okay, so sometimes when you look at tablature, it can be intimidating, but you guys can play that. Now I'm going to be having to go soon, but I would love to answer questions. I've got a few minutes to answer questions if anybody has any, if they want me to clarify this. I will play the full shebang for you guys, but does anybody have any questions? I don't know if I can see the chat right now. There's nothing in the chat there. Okay.
Is this the way all ukulele music is written, where it's open strings?
Sorry, you're cutting in and out, Samantha. Can you say that again?
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
So is this how all ukulele music is written, where you have the string and then you have, if it's an open string that you're playing at the same time, those lines show below?
If you're doing fingerstyle ukulele,
Okay.
this is what you'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
Often. Do you have a background at all in reading sheet music?
Yes, I used to play violin.
Oh, okay. So you'll find that too. You'll find the sheet music as well. But you'll find that there's a lot of websites that have it written like this. So it's good to just be prepared for it, hey?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so I'm going to play this one. There. Okay, so this is what we were playing. So I'm just going to sit here and play it the way I like to play it, this version. And then I've got the whole shebang that I will, I should have time to play for you guys too. Here we go. So, thank you. So that's what I've got written out for this, what I call the level 2 version, right? So if you're comfortable, really it starts off by just reading the notes on the Word document, and then you look at how it can be applied to tablature. Then you add in these open notes. Then if you are like feeling fancy, you wind up doing this full shebang here. There we go. This one has additional parts to it that are definitely more advanced. They come down here. I don't have time to explain them today, except you'll want to look up something called bar chords. So that would be probably a topic for another day. But anyways, I'll just play the whole shebang. There's that bar chord.
That's awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks for that performance.
Oh, you're welcome. I do have to go. Actually, what I do is I volunteer with a few of my ukulele students, and we do performances every Friday morning outside, right? So we've got our own little, we each stand in our own separate little parking lot space. So I've got to go do that. But if you have questions and you want to reach out to me, I'm on Facebook.
And we'll have all the contact information in the deck as well. We'll send that out to everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'll need to do, now you've recorded this, so people have a recording of that Word document that came up, right? And the only one that I haven't given you completely is that level 3 one. So if you could email me, I could email that one out to you if you wanted. Or
I'll include that as well as you know, if I love that Tina's teaching stuff. You want to get in touch with her on, you know, lesson opportunities and workshops and all her engagements. I'll include that. I absolutely love that. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
And so that's what we'll all sound like at the end of today, right? Just
Absolutely.
We have all the basics and all.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, one thing to keep in mind, you know what? A quick little technical thing before I go. When you're plucking the strings, I didn't address this. When you're plucking the strings, sometimes people think you have to reach underneath the string and kind of snap it. Don't do that. Just pluck it gently so that it's your fingertip. I know I got the nails there, but when I'm plucking the string, it's with my fingertip. Okay, so don't worry about trying to reach underneath and snap it or anything like that. Just, it's like you're waving bye-bye with your fingers, okay? And you'll have gives you a nice full tone that way. And you'd be surprised what you can do. You just got to give yourself a chance, right?
Awesome. Really appreciate that. I know Tina's got to hop off soon, but yeah, just give her a round of applause. I know you can't hear, but really appreciate your time, Tina. Thank you for jumping on to support us in that way.
Well, thank you for reaching out. I was happy to hang out this morning. It's cool.
Awesome. We'll touch base later. I'm going to start sharing my screen again. We'll pick up where we sort of left off here. You guys can see okay? Good. Okay. All right. So, 1 second here. We are actually going to be using some of those same principles that Tina just shared, and we're going to learn how to play a pop song. So that's Tina's information, and I'll include all this, all 3 levels. Okay, so this is the song we're going to learn. I'm sure everybody is familiar. Many of you are hopefully Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. Well, before we begin learning this song, we actually want to do a couple of exercises. So we're actually just, like Tina did so well, is to break things down in small consumable components. And so for this one, what we're going to do is we're going to speak the numbers. So go ahead and speak the numbers with me. With the bolded numbers, we'll put an emphasis on it. So like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably pretty easy. It's easy as it can get. Okay, now we're gonna clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're gonna keep going. It's gonna get harder and harder, promise. Okay, we're actually gonna start picking, and we're gonna be picking with our thumb. This is something that we haven't gone through yet with Tina, but same principle. You're going to be using actually the padded part of your thumb, and you're going to pick, you're going to actually stick your thumb only to this top string, okay? The fourth string, and you're going to stay there. And it's going to, you're going to use the padded part of the side of your thumb and pick down. Okay, so again, it's going to sound like this. So get a feel of that. All right, moving on. Here we go. Okay, so this is what we call, a lot of people call the Z chord. So remember, these are sort of that replication of what Tina had shown. It's the tablature. To play the Z chord, you're actually going to take your left hand and you're going to mute the string so it doesn't make any sound. And to pick, we're going to stick, we're going to have these four fingers, your thumb and the index, middle, and ring. And you're going to assign them on each string, looking like this. So thumb on the fourth string, index finger on the third, middle finger on 2, ring finger on first. And we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Coming back up. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I don't know how I can't hear you guys, but hopefully we are following that. I promise you it would get harder. And the next one, we're going to play open chord. Like Tina was saying, it's an O. It's represented by O. So it actually requires no left hand. We're going to play it with these four fingers. So it's going to sound like this. O, O, O. One, two, four. Does it kind of sound like the Hallelujah already? Now, next step, we're adding in the chords themselves. Okay, so we're going to play 2 C's and 2 A minors. So remember how to play the C? We're actually going to use our third finger and put it on the first string, 3rd fret, and we're going to keep it there for 2 rounds. And then we're going to play the A minor with our middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, as it indicates for A minor. When you play it through, it should sound like this. 1, 1, 2, 3. All right. How we feeling out there? Doing okay? Awesome. Thanks, Eric. Okay. There we go. We are actually ready to play the song. And the song actually follows that exact pattern. except for 2 instances where it doesn't. It actually does not play through a full sequence, but let's give it a try. Okay, so anytime you see a chord come up, you play a full sequence, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that, this sequence, okay? All right, so let's play it through. Here we go. I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? Scroll. It goes like this: the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. End on a C. All right, and that is, we're just gonna do that one verse, kind of give you a taste of what it's like to finger pick through an entire song, and you can actually find the chords and the lyrics if you wanted to learn to play the whole song. I wanted to show you a little bit of applying it to a song. So we have enough time where we can actually do this one more time. We'll try to play it in a little more, a little faster, kind of closer to the original or one of the versions. So we'll give it a try. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this: the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. All right. Hopefully everyone's able to follow that along. And that is pretty much all program today. Again, I want to thank Megan and her team for constantly putting out the opportunities for people to get engaged and build community. That's what this whole program is about. And we're so happy that we get to connect with some of you on Slack and offline as well. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, connect with us there. And yeah, you have all this information. I'll be sure to send this out to everyone. Megan, is there anything you would like to add?
No, I think that's it. I did post the link in the chat to the SharePoint where you'll find the recording. Along with the recording are all the attachments David sends me. So you have access to all of that anytime you need it.
Awesome. Any questions? We'll leave a few minutes. If there's any questions, we'll take care of that. If not, you can also ping it to me.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for being here. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend.
All right.
We'll
Maybe
see you
next
back
week,
here
too.
next week for round 3.
Yeah, and lots of other fun stuff that the program's putting out, right? Like Megan, you guys did like a wine tasting thing earlier this week, and so other programs too. So
yeah, next week we've got we have a class with the Nelson Atkins Art Museum on ancient Egypt. And then our social hour on Thursday is literally a social hour. Come and talk. We're going to
special
ask
guest
people
is
their
a mummy
favorite.
or what?
For ancient Egypt, it is about Queen Nefertari, so they will talk about mummies for sure. Awesome. All right, everybody, have a great day.
Take care. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.